gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble! Wake up, Mr. Webb! Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Turn down for what? Wake up, Mr. Webb!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of LeighAlity TV in HD from VIP. You already know who it is. It's Mr. Lee West right here with my brother Brian Kataya. What up, my blood brother? Look, we're blood brothers. We're blood brothers. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, two sides. Two sides. He did some platelets today.
Yeah, we decided why, not just provide entertainment to the community, but, also give parts of ourselves.
Save some lives. We give you blood, sweat, and tears, literally.
We figure we drink, how many pints of wine every night, so before we do that, we should donate a pint of our own blood.
You got a pint for a pint, it's like
pint for a pint.
It's a give and take.
Exactly. So, I gave platelets, though. I don't know how many platelets I could make up with alcohol, but maybe.
Right. I know, but you saw I had to take a shower, I had to do a bunch of stuff, I had to feed the dog, take care of stuff, so I only had time for the one pint, and plus I can't sit there still for 90 minutes.
Fucking 90 minutes, I watched Eagle Eye. It's a great movie. It was before Shia LaBeouf went crazy. It was a good movie.
Boom. I sat in the chair 15 minutes, pump like this, boom, 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 watched the news, got the press, was out of there.
Yeah, I was going like this, and I was like, holy shit, the machines are turning on him. It's like Terminator, except with Shia LaBeouf. If you would imagine Terminator with Shia LaBeouf.
I don't know who Shia LaBeoff is.
You don't know Shia LaBeouf?
Are
you living under a rock?
Can you check it's something?
It's a green screen. We call it a green screen.
Oh, I don't know. Camera.
I just apologize. On the website, it's just the screen is green. We're
you're good over there.
We're secret meteorologists.
No. Wait, what is that thing like? But you're a weather girl. But I prefer meteorologist. But you're a weather girl. Somebody else tells you what it is.
So wait, let me get this.
So go back.
You
Shia LaBeouf.
Don't know.
No, that's the guy that everybody makes fun of.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and he used to be. Why do they make fun of him? Do you know?
Not exactly. No.
He went crazy, but he was the guy. He was the guy in the robot movie. I'm making this sound a lot better.
Oh, the robot movie, of course.
The robot movie.
With the robots.
Where they be transformed into robots from vehicles. Transform. The one where they transform. What's the name of that movie?
They take stuff, and then they
Transformers.
Right.
But now he went crazy, but before that...
See what I'm looking at?
Dude, we're fine. Something's wrong.
Alright, cool. And it's me. Never mind. It's not
I apologize. Mr. Lee West needs to update his computer. It's, I think, Windows 95.
No, that's Windows like 2010 or something.
Oh,
I gotta learn that refresh button.
He's just playing solitaire. Nobody knows what he's doing.
Yeah, no, it's me.
But yeah, it was a good movie. That's how we spent our evening.
That's so that you watched a movie with Shia LaBeouf.
Yes.
That's what you did.
That's what I did, and you got ready and showered.
I did shower.
So I'm like a dirtbag.
But I had to keep my arm out the thing because you can't get it wet. You can't And it's just a little hole. It's just a little. Thank you, Ellie. Just a little. And
really, is that the noise that? I hope that's not the noise that makes when the needle goes in your arm.
And I'm squeezing the bicycle grip. You know the bicycle grip they give you.
Bicycle grip?
Yeah, it's a bicycle grip, man. Like from the Schwinn. Like cling, cling, cling.
That's like the horn, I guess, right?
No, that's the grip that goes on the handlebars. That's the handlebar grip.
Maybe if you put
because it's got the finger dents in it.
If you put a baseball card underneath the needle, just go like.
I can make motorcycle noises as I roll through the street.
Oh yeah. You're crazy, man.
LeighAlity,
this is Lee's life.
It is LeighAlity.
LeighAlity, what does Lee do? He makes bicycle noises while getting his blood drawn. That's what he does, Mr. Lee. Cheers to you.
Thank you, sir. I like to, make the jokes about the free cookies and stuff, because, if you ever just want free cookies...
Don't get it from this guy.
Takes 20 minutes. Boom, 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 boom. You get all the free cookies and juice you want, bro. You need some snacks. You go in there, it's no big deal.
You do. You do get free shit, Sometimes I look forward to that. Like, I'm just like, oh, I want that popcorn. They have popcorn chips. I can't believe we're having this long to talk about the Bohemia Donor Center.
It's just a great cause, man. More people should just say it takes a half hour. You save like 3 lives, you know.
The Gallon Club.
We're Gallon Club members.
We're
gonna bust them out. We're gonna bust them out.
Bust them out.
We'll bust
This
them
is
out.
how you know you're cool.
When you're in the Gallon Club
Where's my
from the
Gallon Club?
Donor Center, mine's quick on the draw, son.
Right
Boom,
here.
boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom. The audience. Everybody knows what I am. What am I?
Look, I'm not getting up, but it's the same thing.
You can't focus, but who cares? You know, I keep this on me just to get. Do you know what I think?
It's 2 forms of ID. It's that my license.
No, yeah, really. This is how they. He's.
I'm
right.
all positive.
Yeah, it must be. Like that's what I think. I'm all positive too, but I keep it on me.
I'm a positive person.
I keep it on me because I'm like, God forbid I get into an accident.
Right.
They're gonna shuffle through all my shit and be like, and go behind my movie theater discount card, and then find my blood type.
Right.
And be like, oh my God, this guy's about to die. This is the blood he needs.
Yeah, absolutely. It's like one of those medical alert bracelets.
Yeah, but it's behind my my Regal Crown Club.
Why don't you
which
keep
is
it
far
by
more
your
important?
license
Far more important.
Where they can tell you're an organ donor too. So, are you an organ donor?
Of course I'm an organ
All
donor.
right, yeah, you better be an organ donor, motherfucker. Donate some organs.
But how was your life? What have you done this week? Anything crazy?
That was it. I worked a bunch. We had the snow. Oh, the snowstorm. We had a snowstorm. You remember that?
Did we?
Yeah,
really?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Yo,
guys! There was snow.
Guys, I don't know if you know, but it snowed last weekend. And so then I was laid up on the couch, and I didn't go outside at all Saturday. Like, people are like, hey, you shovel every couple hours. I'm like, fuck that.
I worked.
I'm gonna shovel. Friday night, crashed out early, slept all day Saturday. Saturday, slept all night. Sunday, woke up, shoveled, and went to my cousin's wedding. That's what I did. I went to my cousin's wedding.
Fucking spectacular weekend.
But yo, I really want to show off in front of my cousins I haven't seen in 20 years. So.
What do you have to show off?
Bro!
You're not working out. Why are you going like this, pointing to your body?
Just
you have
me.
something...
That whole me. I'm spectacular.
Spectacular. LeighAlity.
Sometimes I gotta Crisco the door jam so I can get through.
That's amazing. That's a great.
But no, I was dancing with my second cousins and stuff.
You were dancing with your second
the
cousins.
little kids,
I like how he calls them second cousins just to make sure this is legal. I was dancing. They were second cousins.
No,
I'm
the
not
little
weird.
kids though. You know what I mean?
You're not making this any better.
I'm not making it any better. Whatever. Forget it.
I was dancing with my little infant cousins. It just sounds like a rapist.
It's just making it worse. I get it.
I want to show off. So I was dancing with little kids who are related to me.
Okay. If you mush the words together like that, you can make it sound bad.
That's exactly the way it came across. There's people in the audience and they're like, wow, you're a sick bastard, Lee.
They know what I mean. You guys know what I mean. Stop.
But I was upset this weekend.
Why were you upset?
I was upset because I had tickets to see Bill Burr.
That's correct. On Saturday that was.
Sunday.
On Sunday it was.
Sunday. Thanks for keeping track of my life. And the show got snowed out.
Snowed out.
Yeah, they said, you know what, we're going to move it to Monday. And I was like, all right, I could wait a day.
Yeah.
So all of a sudden Monday comes around, and about 3 o'clock we get an email, that there was air delays. He couldn't make it in. It's postponed till further notice.
It's canceled. Son of bitch asses.
Bill Burr, my favorite comedian. And here you are fucking dancing up a storm with fucking toddlers.
I dance good, man. Especially you put a couple free drinks in me.
A couple of free. It's a wedding. Did you not give a gift?
I gave a gift.
So it wasn't free?
I guess it wasn't free. And it took up my whole Sunday. And I was there all freaking night. But
what time did it start? Was it a good wedding?
It was a great time. It was at Flower Fields. Really nice place. But if you look at the structure, it's like a nothing of a structure. It's like...
Flower Fields? Where is it? What time?
Kind of by Stony Brook in
What kind of a structure did it resemble?
It resembled an airplane hangar, just like a big steel building. It had to be a steel building because they had a pond inside, so the humidity and junk would have ceiling tiles in the pond, And it was like, what?
You thought way too much about this.
The second I walked in, I was like, oh cool, a pond. Wait, what? Oh cool.
Oh look, this wedding has its own ecosystem.
It did. It really, there was fishes and, What's that song? Green alligators and long neckies. All right.
Nobody knows. Wait.
All right. Instead of me making a fool of myself for another 40 minutes, let's we're gonna go to our pick of the week, who is our guest in the building this evening, John Jeremy, with his John Jeremy and crew. What is the name of the song we're playing? I'm sorry, I didn't write it down.
It's called Today.
Today. All right. I couldn't
Today.
even just look at it.
You know when we're playing it?
Today. So we're gonna go to the video. I enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoy it. And then when we come back, we're gonna have John Jeremy and a whole bunch of other people. So check it out.
I'm a hoarder, hence I save my souvenirs as ornaments and get screwy as a quarter inch. I know I'm sent to make it more immense, and we don't care about your ordinance. We're walking in like we're about to win the tournament. I'm feeling gone, so I need some new coordinates, because there's more to this. This is where the story ends. It all begins and we tour events where they snuck in cause they tore the fence. More intense, we have a different attitude. Grab life by the shoes, took a different avenue, and every longitude and latitude took a massive amount of time that we had an attitude. Now I sit back watching my behavior, sticking out my chin and taking all my failures before our coffins are shot up with some nails, or we're down under like Australia. Let's sail on. Never, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. Ever, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. I'm still journeying, looking at the world we in. Early bird worming them, word of mouth, word of men. Where is my attorney when I see them hurrying to bring the judge and jury in? Look, don't follow in my footsteps, follow in some concepts that lead you on a good track. Never look back, never look right, never look left. Get a good grip, look at success. Tell me now while I'm praying like a mantis. Maybe when I'm lost and I'm feeling like Atlantis. Man, it's like I don't think we're in Kansas. I have a seed here, tell me where to plant this. Life's a class on the other side of campus, something that I can't miss. Gotta take advantage from my vantage point. If I have to paint a bigger picture, then I'm gonna have to change the canvas. Never, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. Ever, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. Be riveting, see everything, leave limiting to those who can't see anything. Then be like, no doubt my brother, don't just think out the box, explode out that mother. I'm really not looking for approval, we're just pupils, life is a tutor. Don't let your thoughts be intruders, don't let them tell you what you cannot do. But I'ma keep gliding, my wings are gonna keep flying high, and I'm gonna keep climbing, my friend. Why don't you tag along? Never, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. Ever, ever, let forever, ever be whenever, let her be today. That's right.
See this, that green screen. My brother.
What up?
Thanks so much.
What's going on?
Yeah. Dirty Love.
Hey.
My brother, what up? Welcome.
How are you?
Hey, man.
How are you? Greetings.
All right.
Everybody.
So this is John Jeremy, ladies and gentlemen. This is his friends. Go ahead, one at a time. Starting with John Jeremy, of course. Look in the camera. Please tell people who you are, where you're from, and what do you do?
Hey, what's going on? I'm John Jeremy. I'm from Suffolk County, New York.
and I'm a musician, and now diving into doing my own web show. And now these are my friends that are gonna be coming along and helping me out. So I'm gonna let them say who they are.
Hi, I'm Victoria. I'm an artist, I guess. Not really talented, but there's not really much to know about
Plenty
me.
of untalented artists out there. Don't worry about it.
I'm behind the camera on the John Jeremy show, and I like to meow a lot. Meow.
All right. She's about that kitty. I can't blame her.
Yeah, that's a pretty nice pussy.
Oh my god, my brother's gonna see that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to. I apologize.
We got Ernie.
Ernie, what's up, man?
I'm helping out John on his show with the music and
He's got his own.
any kind of color.
He's the lead singer of
Yes,
Big Magic.
I'm in a band Big Magic as well, and used to work with Brian here in Project 9 Line, and
Shout out to Brian.
and I'm also in Running Loose, and we're playing Saturday night. Can we plug?
Yeah.
Dude,
Plug it.
Saturday night at the 50-yard line in West Babylon.
50-yard line in West Babylon. That's by the Hess station where they split like
Exactly.
this.
Yeah.
On the left side by the CVS. Over by remember Ski Foes used to be over there, man.
Yes.
That's
That was
pretty nice
terrible.
place. I like that place.
That was terrible. And Big Dan over there. Go ahead, dude.
Hey family, I am Dan Finneran, and I am a promoter for John as well as the Battle Axe Warriors, East Coast Warriors. And yeah, I've known John for about 2 years now.
I love this kid, man. He's
Yeah,
a great guy.
He's a really good
Not
dude.
only is he a talented dude, he's like a sweetheart of a human being.
Humble,
you know what I mean?
humble,
So
man.
He's okay.
he's alright. You like him a little bit? Do you guys do the boom boom? You guys look like that. You guys can do a little boom boom boom. John, how long you been in the entertainment industry, my brother?
And oh man, I've been doing it for a while. I was thinking about it, like when was the first time I even went on stage and like rocked it. So, I mean, when I was a kid in high school, I mean, I would go to the open mics, and they had a lot of different. I think maybe the earliest recollection is like 2009.
Wow.
I mean, I remember 2009 going and being part of the Long Island's finest MCs. They called it Life at that time. I don't know where it was, but then you know, I did as much as I can.
You said?
Yeah, 2001.
Oh, one.
something
I
like that.
apologize.
No, 2009. I think.
2009.
To be,
so-
I don't know. I don't know. To be honest,
That's cool though.
It was a while ago. I know I've been doing it for over like 10 years.
But since you were in the high school flavors though, you doing it since you were in high school.
Yeah, you know, I did it as like anybody does. Like we do the lunchroom, like the freestyles. Everybody goes and they, you know, that's how we come up doing it. I didn't
true.
really start taking it serious though until probably like 2 years ago when I came out with my last CD that I was actually just gonna quit, and I did quit actually. I quit.
What made you quit? What was your quitting point? Like, it was like, fuck this, I'm out.
My life wasn't going well at that moment, and I thought music was really part of that. So I figured, all right, I want to get my life together, and I got to make some major overhauls and changes. So I figured I think music has a lot to do with it. I think it's holding me back from being whatever else I'm supposed to be. And, you know, like, you know, especially growing up, everybody thinks, you know, I have to be what like the society says to be, whatever. Like,
Right.
you know, I have to go to school,
Right.
which is that's a lie. The
Right.
kids, that's a lie. You don't. School isn't for everybody, but I mean, I promote school, but I'm just saying, like, find out what you want to do and do it. And at that time, I quit. But a buddy of mine, my best friend,
Stay in school but follow your heart.
yeah, stay in school, yeah, stay in school. follow your
College
heart.
was great. There's a lot of bitches.
There's a lot of bitches. I go to people's colleges.
I
There's
heard they-
bitches
I
there.
heard they have parties there sometimes. Every
I
once in a while.
always go to college. Always go to college. You can flunk out if you want, but go to college.
Yeah.
You don't have to enroll, just go.
Yeah, just go to somebody's college. Just go out of college.
Just be there.
Like, they got cafeterias and shit. You could like chill.
You don't even know if you don't belong there. So many
That's
people.
right.
Yeah, you don't even have to.
Yeah, you just walk into the class and then you just take the whole
Act
class.
like you belong. Don't be like looking around. You know, just be like, oh hey, what's up? What's
Don't
up,
do
guys?
too good if you're going into a free class, because then you'll start to get a lot of attention and they'll say, "Oh, you're doing good. Where's your name?"
Yeah,
We're gonna give you a
let me give
grade.
you extra points.
It's like, "Oh man,
Wait, what?
stay low key, learn and get
We were
out."
gonna give you a scholarship. Wait, what happened? Like,
Oh, they want me here.
all right, so let me get this straight. So you do your own web series, and these people all help you.
I'm starting it. I
You're
just started
starting.
this year.
Yeah, you started it recently.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it.
Oh man,
really, at this point, it's really in the early baby development stages where I'm not even sure what the exact format of the show is.
Somebody says they know why you quit, man. They didn't put a name. They're not telling us who they are. But Anon1774 says shit.
Anonymous.
They're
I know
anonymous. It's alright. You know, just.
Why'd you quit?
Like I said, I quit because just I thought it was hindering what I was.
There's so much more he's meant for in the world.
Yeah. I thought it wasn't. I thought it wasn't
world.
good. But like I said, my best friend Steve, he used to be a roommate, best friend, and like we lived everywhere. Levittown. We lived in like Central Islip, Huntington, I think, and
got around the whole island. Man.
Yeah. I mean, well, that's what I'm saying. Like we partied a lot, and we did it. Like we were just that was our lifestyle and everything, and we couldn't even hold a place together. But like he got MS, and then he deteriorated really fast. I think in 2007 he got it, and then he started deteriorating and everything like that. My timeline's all messed up, so I'm sorry. If,
it's all good.
But I know I think in 2007 he got that, and then. Anyway, he couldn't like eat and he couldn't like walk or anything, so you had to like whatever. He had to go to nursing home, but he always bought my music. He knew my lyrics to my stuff better than I did, and he would rap it to me, and I'd be like, oh, that's cool. And then like after a while, like with my own thing separately, I said, I'm gonna quit whatever, and then he said, oh, make me a CD. So I said, okay, I'm gonna do it for you. So I said, so I made just a bunch of songs. And I did the CD for him, and I was like, all right. And then like I got on the disc and I wrote songs for Steve. Like you say, oh, mixtape or whatever. So I gave it to him. So then that was the CD I came out with, and then that was songs for Steve. So I gave it to him. I actually have the CD here. Boom, bing. I got you, Steve.
Look at that, man. Yes, Fernando. I did tell him that he's sexy. I love him, and you love him, and he knows.
Look, I'm pulling it up.
We all know. Awesome. Songs for Steve.
But
it's amazing though.
So he was the one that got me into it. So he got to hear the songs. There's a song on there called "Song for Steve" that was just like, yo, he's my boy. In April he passed away. But he got to hear it. He heard the song. He's like, yo, I love you, bro. I said I love you, and I got to spend the last times with him, and it was great. But if it wasn't for him asking me to do the songs for him, I said,
he kicked you back in the gear.
Yeah, but not only that, with everything I was doing in my life, trying to get my life back together, I, kicked everything back up, and then it just skyrocketed from there. You know what I'm saying? Like when I came back, I know that it's meant. Whatever I want to be, I can be. So that's why it's like now it's like
absolutely,
it's unbelievable.
Good, man. It's a very tragic story, but the outcome of it is a beautiful product. So you really can't be mad at it. You know what I mean? But it's cool, man. I'm glad you've taken that energy and focusing it in the right direction.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Awesome. That video that we saw from you, that was an exclusive track, right? Nobody saw that yet.
Nobody
that
saw
was you guys watching LeighAlity TV right now. Caught that brand new.
Shit was fine.
I try to keep it because I sent you the file. You said, "Oh, it's on private." And I was like, "All right, man." I
gotta open it to get it. You gotta open it.
So I unprivated it, and then I looked back, and I was like, "Oh man, like it just got views and likes." And I was like, I was trying to keep. I was like, "How did they do that?" Like trying to keep it exclusive without like uploading it like in the last minute.
I don't know how to do that.
But it was good though. Yeah. So
sure, people know how to do that. Me personally, I don't know how to do that.
So anybody just catching it now, they can go on the YouTube. John Jeremy TV is a YouTube, which is also where the web series is going to be on. So
now the web series is primarily what, like
there's more words in there. Can you
Yeah, I'll talk in there because shit. I know I quit.
We're down to did he tell him I'm sexy? I told him he's sexy.
Fernando is really sexy.
Shout out to Fernando.
Fernando.
Pat Donahue. We have a lot of mutual friends.
Dave Francis is watching. Still love I Hate Beautiful.
Yeah, I Hate Beautiful was originally in 2008. I came out with I Hate Beautiful, Day One, and then Songs for Steve. So 2 of them are EPs. This is a free album. So the new album I'm coming out with is my first.
LA, can we play a song off of this? We can play a song?
Yeah, whatever.
What song you want to play?
I'll let you choose. I really, you like 42 or whatever. That's the one you like.
I know we can't.
Or Song for Steve, whatever.
Let's play a song for Steve
Yeah,
because it's the self-titled album. And what number is that?
I really
is
don't
it
know
written on there?
It's written on there inside.
All right, cool. There's a Songs for Steve right there. Boom. We're gonna check out the song for Steve.
And Dave Francois, he said I Hate Beautiful because he was on it. He's a singer, so shout out to him.
Oh,
too.
cool.
Yeah, so I love. Yeah, he's on it. Of course, he's gonna love it.
Awesome.
Yo, it's me, Steve, and El Peruvian. Nice seeing you, John. Doing big things. Love from Cali.
Oh yeah, from California. I got.
You go there. You go there.
Yeah. The thing for me, like since I came back, I've been just so blessed that I got to go to California again twice. I was LA last year. I got to perform in San Francisco, Burbank, Los Angeles, and then that was last year. And then I just came back from San Francisco again. Got to rock out there again a little bit, and she was with me. She came out there. It was her first time in California.
Awesome.
And
Awesome.
my little bro Ryan Casada, shout out to him. He is a professional musician, so he does it for a living. He does tours, and that's his work. That's how he gets
Awesome.
money. He lives off of that. So he's helped me in that aspect a lot. So I'm learning a lot from him, and I'm learning a lot from how to be an independent artist. And that's, for me, that's the goal. Is I think Dave Chappelle said it once. He was talking about his dad, and he was saying that his dad said, "You might not make it. You might not make it." He said, "Well, that depends what you mean make it. What you mean making it, Dad?" He goes, "Dad, you're a teacher or whatever." He said, "If I can make a teacher's salary doing comedy, then I've made it." And that's what I mean. If I could pay my way in
bills.
life, yeah, doing music, then I've made it. A lot of people mistaken success for being famous.
Absolutely.
I don't want fame. I just want the success.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
You know,
Absolutely correct. Nobody else can label what you find successful. For me, successful it will be not to listen to that stupid alarm ring off in the morning. Once I don't never have to set an alarm again, I will deem myself successful. And I'm never gonna stop until that day happens. You know, I'll be dead in the ground. I'll be putting dirt on me and shit. I hope you guys show up or whatever.
I'm actually personally in the same struggle right now. I was actually talking to my girlfriend right before I even walked on, right before I picked you up, because I make hoses for a living. That's what I do.
He does hose and I do trannies.
I do hose, he does trannies.
Oh,
I make like
right.
hydraulic lines.
Dynamic duo.
Tranny man
Yeah,
transmission.
so hose and trannies.
Hose and Tranny. That's a good album.
What do you want?
Yeah. I work
Moreland
for
Hose.
Moreland Hose in Oakdale, New York, and
Right next to the dildo store.
But I've always, comedy has been my dream, and it's something that's always fallen off here and there. And like today, I guess it was just a really rough day at work, and I'm just like, I don't know if I could do this. I'm making decent money. I'm making I'm finally being able to pay back my student loans and being able to, prosper a little bit in my.
He's gonna retire right after he pays his student loans.
Yeah, no, and now I'm just like. And like me and my girlfriend were talking about maybe investing in a condo and this and that, and I'm just like, that's another thing. Like right now, once I have everything paid off, I could do whatever I want. And like right now, like, do I really want to still be making hose and be satisfied with that, or continue my dream like you were doing? Like, so I admire what you were doing, and it's something I really
Aspire.
I aspire to do something more like that, as opposed to just settling for a decent paycheck and a life, which, it might be selfish of me, not selfish, but like, I do have things that other people would wish for, but it's not, I'm not seeing the happiness thoroughly right now.
I think it's definitely like, yeah, like I sometimes have to constantly be, for myself, I have to constantly be inside of this like motivated, positive sense. Like I have to like be like just surrounded by it, inside of it. Like I watch things, I read things like on a daily basis, and I try to stay close because like it'll eat me alive if I don't. And but like I heard so many different speakers on a daily basis, and they say great things. Like they say like, one lady was saying that she was doing films and she was working with like Spike Lee and doing a lot of things, and she said but she wasn't feeling satisfied. She said, when you make your dream bigger than you to satisfy yourself and help other people maybe, then that's where your satisfaction comes from, and it came from.
Well,
So
stuff like that.
what are you doing other than videos, radios, and shows? What do you do with your life other than that? Thank you, Anon1774.
Who are you?
Who's this anonymous person hiding behind their internet? Really?
Great way to phrase it.
He said we're boring hosts, and he wants to try to spice things up by asking that question.
Oh.
Reveal yourself.
What are you scared of? Really?
What are you up to other than this? I guess.
I love, like, that's why I have the web series for myself, because like I love movies and I also love music, but other form of entertainment. Like I haven't really listened to rap music for a long time. I mean, I listened to local artists if they hand me CDs or other people like that, but as far as like, I didn't even know who Drake was out for like 5 years and I didn't know who he was. I never heard his music. I didn't, you know.
He was lame for a long time.
Yeah,
though.
like
he just recently started coming out with bangers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really listen to him now anyway because I don't listen to the radio that much. There's nothing wrong with the radio. I think it's just people, you know, if they want something better, they should call up. They should try to support the people that they like the most, so that way they can probably be on there
Absolutely.
more. But at the end of the day, it's all money, so you know that's a whole different business to get into. But we
were gonna play that song and we got sidetracked. Yeah, you ready? LA's ready. Let's play that song for Steve, and then we'll come back to talking some more shit. So let's play the song for Steve.
Can they hear us?
For a second.
It's good to be alive, man. I dedicate this song to my best friend. Damn, Steve, yo, where do I begin in 2004? I wrote a song about a friend. If that hook wasn't doing it, I probably wanna sing, cause I sound like you know who, and every chorus sounds like his. That song was for you. When I wrote it, we were kids. Is it 10 years later? Oh my god, it really is. And I never finished it, but I showed you what I wrote. We don't share the same blood, but we're family, I hope. Wait, scratch that, cause we're family, I know. If it's any consolation, I'm not angry at Joe, and he ain't angry at me. And it's all good now, and that's what family really means. Let live and let it be. Gee, see, I thought I'd kick a free like we used to do in my Cutlass Supreme. Then we drove to your boys when we needed weed, and I gave you the rap name Steve the Dweeb. That was funny, man. No one was allowed inside the Cutlass Supreme unless they kicked a freestyle. You wanted a ride, you had to kick a free. Your free ride was with freestyles. I didn't care if it was someone's grandma. You know, that's what happens in an Oldsmobile. 89. I was real good friends with your big brother. You were only 13, just a bit younger. Though I must say that it kinda looked weird. You were just in middle school, but you had a full beard. Yeah. You know we had some good years, even though we would fight. You know I've always stood here. I've always had your back and have your back. And every time we talk about the past, you know that we would have a laugh. And after watching 8 Mile, when we walked out the movie theater, we kicked freestyles and then battle rapped. We had plenty girls, some were hot and some were ugly. If the kids don't clean the room, I'd ask, want me to hurt Fluffy? Want me to hurt the dog? I know you love that inside joke. You know I have no kids, you were a handful though. As a roommate, a nightmare. But as a friend, you were always on my side, so I'm always gonna be right here. Yo, remember that time at Smith Haven Mall? With that wannabe gangster kid, he was always picking on you? And then I came, asking him, where'd he get his colors at again? He bought it at Macy's? Steve! You used to walk around with your headphones, always with them on, walking everywhere except home. You never stood in one place, you always kept it moving, begging me for new songs and to send you music. And you still do it now to this day, but that multiple sclerosis has forced you to stay in that wheelchair. So really, I could write you a song, but I'd really rather dedicate the whole CD. So many adventures, I couldn't even scratch the surface of putting him into one song, or even in a CD, man. We're gonna have so many more adventures. We're gonna see a lot of things, man. Go through a lot of stuff. And I'm always gonna be here for you, brother. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going anywhere. I love you, bro.
Was your Peruvian culture?
Yeah, that's a song for Steve. All for the songs for Steve album from John Jeremy. It's available on MrLeighWest.com. You can find that at, and also John Jeremy on his Facebooks and so all that kind of stuff. You have a JohnJeremy.com or?
I have VocalFolks.com.
VocalFolks.com.
So log on to VocalFolks.com. You get all the latest updates. You'll see all the newest videos, and we also have a lot of cool stuff that won't it's up and coming that you can read on if you're interested in finding out more.
Awesome.
So now, what makes somebody big is their entire team. So let's get to know your team a little bit and how you guys complete each other to make this all
It's my
work.
team right here.
Yeah, we just
You're in big trouble.
Yeah.
So how did you guys all meet each other, and how do you guys all play a factor in making everything a success?
Those are great questions.
That's so awesome.
I met Ernie because of my father.
Yes.
Whoa! Sounds like one of my jokes.
It does.
Are you my dad's friend?
Do you want to begin?
Me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, what's your name one more time?
My name is Victoria.
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 Yeah, so I met Ernie through my dad's friend long before I ever met John, probably about 5 years beforehand, and they knew each other pretty much through music, and long story short, somehow, some way, everybody's linked, in this world, and they became friends, and I don't know where he came from. He just kind of
I met him in the lobby.
He got lost in the lobby.
Yeah, we literally just
We
kind of
found
picked him up off the street and thought his vest looked cool, so we.
That's kind of cool.
He has a little thing like he's gonna rob a bank. Like he just,
We were at 7-Eleven.
Oh, I thought he was
just
covering
now.
hickeys.
Nah, man.
Hey, crooked.
You gotta have girls to get hickeys.
I used to work in fashion, so I kind of just liked his style and said, "Hey, John, can you come along with us?"
There you go.
I said, you know it.
So Ernie, how did you meet John?
I think at a gig. I think we performed at the Amityville Music Hall together, and we hit it off musically. I love his enthusiasm and his drive, and he has his own style, and he's got a lot of guts. He just doesn't hold back. Says what's on his mind, and I kind of am the same way with my music as well. So we hit it off that way.
Awesome.
With music, yeah. So.
You got to speak your mind. You can't hold.
That's right.
If somebody's gonna like you, they're gonna like you. I'd rather somebody not like me than be fake to me. You know what I mean? Like that's.
Like Anonymous.
It's a show.
Right, like anonymous.
through the process, I remember that in the beginning, like, I don't curse on my songs. That's just a personal choice.
Right.
Which means now it makes me think a little harder of what I'm going to say to still make it that
Absolutely.
impactful. But what I was rapping about in 2008 from my first CD to what I rap about now, it's like I'm learning who I am now more. So like he said, like being like just saying what you want to say, but like I'm knowing who I am, so I know what I want to say.
Exactly.
So it's better.
Awesome.
It's like a better thing.
Absolutely.
The thing with John, we always push each other. What are you doing? What are you doing? You got to get it out there, and we keep writing and keep pushing.
This guy is my motivation, man.
Really?
He's great for motivation when it comes. I'm like, nah, man, I'm tired. No, we're staying up. We're writing this right now. We're gonna write it out. and like he helped me with my. It's decent. Before it was trash. Now it's decent.
I had the pleasure of working with Brian and through Project 9line. We were just starting out with Project 9line, a veterans self-help group, and I found the same thing. He was very inspiring. He was no fear. We really got it done out there. I had a ball, fundraising and canvassing, shaking hands and kissing babies out there.
We did.
Kissing hands and shaking
It
babies.
was,
I love it.
me and Ernie, for those of you who don't know, I talk about Project 9line every week, and I talk about the things that we're doing and everything. But when I first met Patrick, he had this idea for Project 9line, and I didn't know what was going on. I really, he told me he had this idea for a nonprofit, and I was like hesitant. And I was like, okay, I'll be involved. And I didn't know how much of a role I wanted to play. I just knew I knew how to do stand-up comedy. Me and Lee have done comedy for some time, and I was like, you know what? I could teach people how to do comedy. I'd like to be involved. So Pat brought me around, and the first person I met was Ernie. And him and Ernie and Pat really started Project 9line, and I came around, and it was just Patrick, Ernie, Patrick's family, and me. So me and Ernie really got along, and everything really meshed well. And Ernie was the vice president, and I was just and we all started this organization together, yes. And it's taken off to such routes.
We have marched in parades.
We've marched in
together.
parades together. We've
Pride parades.
pride parades.
yet.
You know, we held
yet.
hands. We held dicks. It was crazy. It was just. We and we. It's,
I got nipples, fucker. Can you milk me?
Yeah, but Ernie does get stuff done. He's very motivated. He's very driven. I've seen his music with Big Magic.
Awesome.
And it's phenomenal. They've performed. I believe did they headline the first Vetstock or
We did. We the first show ever. The kickoff for
The kickoff concert.
Project 9 Line was on my birthday, January 26th, 2 years ago.
Oh yeah.
Happy
and
birthday.
Thank you very much.
Which is
Okay.
Yeah.
And,
Happy birthday.
yesterday.
Is it today?
Yeah, that was.
It was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Yes.
Happy
Yes,
birthday.
Yes, it was just happened. Me and Pat were in a meeting looking for a place to have the big kickoff, and we went to Even Flow, and the only date they had open was January 26th, and we knew we had to grab it.
Yeah.
So we headlined that, got all the acts together for that, and then we worked towards this outdoor concert we called Vetstock, and we had a whole bunch of artists play as well, and it was a great event. I think over 500 veterans were there.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
the
was
Vetstock
awesome.
is always a bananas
Yes.
event. And
Yeah,
one
he
of my
came to the
favorite,
second one.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
But
was there as
he
well.
was-
I slipped in.
He was part
Yeah.
of
Knew them. I was like,
the first one.
I helped organize the first one. Yes.
Yeah, he was the major
Beautiful.
part in the first one.
That's
and,
beautiful.
and ever since then, now like I'm the vice president, and like together, like we both were vice presidents, which is awesome that we're both contributed to the same organization. But like you now, to move on.
Big Dan.
Yeah, I'm Dan, and I've known John for about like 2 years now through a mutual friend, and I don't know, we just like hit it off. John was so peaceful and humble to me, and you know, I was like getting my life together, and along the way we just, you know, became good friends, and you know, eventually I got introduced to all these guys too, and you know, we have a lot of the same friends now, so it's been a blessing, and like I really honestly didn't even know I was gonna be on the radio show until like today.
Tilly was in the lobby.
I'm in the
They're like,
car
"Can
and
we
he's
all
like, "Yeah,
fit
you're
on
gonna
the
be on
couch?"
TV," and I'm like,
He thought it
"Yeah,
was a
cool.
show.
I'm glad I look
So
good."
it was like,
Oh, like a show, like
Yeah,
a like
we see
a like an
you
on
perform,
stage show.
yeah.
Just
Yeah.
getting back from butt dialing at
But
6 a.m. on a
you know,
Sunday.
John's a good dude and he's got good music. I myself, I got into this like you know, movement, Battle Axe Warriors. They're pretty popular now and all over Canada and USA, and it's about like, you know, preserving the culture of hip hop, and
Awesome.
you know, it's not a gang. Everyone thinks it's a gang because of the motorcycle jacket
I
I'm
really
wearing,
thought
but
you were in a gang.
you know, it symbolizes family and unity and things like that. Everything
That's
that,
a gang, dude.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you, but
All right, so
by
it's
definition of gang.
a positive
exactly.
gang. I didn't have to
You
do
know,
Not
this.
like
we
a
rob
gang.
people and we, you know, take their things and we
but
get together in a
we
group.
gotta give a quick shout out. Give a shout out to Norman. Shout out, what up, Norman? And,
What's up, Norm?
And Tyler,
Norman.
thanks for checking us out, yo. Who's this Norman? Who's Norman?
Norman.
That's your guys. That's your
Yeah.
all right, word. That's what's
He's
up.
not even human.
You're not human, dude. What's up?
He's a neighborhood.
He's
friend.
not. I just went to Smash Burger with him today, and like he's just like always fit, but all he eats is like burgers and like Taco Bell and like.
How
I
do
was
you do
asking
it,
him, I was
bro?
like, how do you do? Like I don't know. I'm trying to like lose some weight, gain some winter weight. You know what I'm saying? So
You'll
it's just
never
like.
be able
We
to
gotta
do
call.
it.
Gotta call.
Nice.
Oh, I mean, it's Norman. Like
Norman.
Caller,
gonna
please.
tell you what I
Please
do.
lower your computer volume. Please lower your computer volume.
lower the computer volume.
LeighAlity TV, you're on the air. Who's this?
Hello.
Yeah, who's this?
Your man's Buzz Bomb.
Bob! What's up, man? What's going on?
What's happening, guys?
You know, we're just doing a show.
We're just doing a show, typical.
You know, typical Wednesday in Strong Island. What's up, man?
Oh, man, John's got a lot going on, man. I'm working with him on a lot of stuff. I'd like him to talk about it.
Oh, talk about Buzz Bomb shit, man. How come you leaving Buzz Bomb out?
No, me and Buzzbomb are gonna go to Battle Zone Radio in about 2 Tuesdays from now.
2 Tuesdays.
So they know over there in Stony Brook University, right?
Okay.
They have the radio station. And we're
Yeah,
gonna go
absolutely.
There. We also have the show. Buzz, tell them about the show.
On March 5th, we're doing a show at the North Tap in Mount Sinai.
Nice.
John Jeremy is the headliner.
Good man.
Yeah, it's gonna be dope.
What do you just?
Okay.
All right, Buzz Bomb, we love you, man. We got another call
Thanks for
coming
calling,
in.
man. I'll hit you up later.
Sorry to get short.
maybe Storm and Norman call. I told people to call up.
Damn
so.
it, Norman.
Norman would be like, why'd you tell everybody about
We
Tom?
got him?
Why'd you tell
Are
me
they
about
on
my
or did we lose him? No. Oh, wait.
Okay,
hang
that's
on.
great.
Hang on, caller. We got you coming.
Call up. We'll talk now.
No, that sounded like the hang-up noise.
So what are your goals? What do you aspire now that you have an awesome team? Now that we got to know the team a little bit, what are your goals? What do you aspire to now that you have like just everything?
My goal originally was to just like, you know, as any musician, you want to be heard, you know, you want to show out, and like for hip hop, it's
Oh, here's the other caller.
it's
that
very
was trying to
different.
call.
So with the web show, it's gonna be a lot of fun stuff that hopefully it's gonna open up new doors.
I'm looking forward to your web show.
Uh-huh.
LeighAlity TV, you're on the air. Who's this?
Yo, this is Jew Money.
Jew Money, what up,
He was
kid?
supposed to come.
What up?
That's the kid from the laundromat.
Jew Money. Yeah, we just did a track.
You did a track with Jew Money?
Yeah, we just did a track.
No shit. I met Jew Money in the laundromat.
You did a check with you money?
Yeah, bro.
What? I was in a laundromat.
I just defriended that guy on Facebook.
Oh,
The
man.
chick with the
sorry.
rainbow hair in front of you. What's up, man? What are you
He's
doing?
cold as ice.
I don't think anybody's ever
Nothing
seen.
much. Sitting here watching.
Appreciate you, man. You got something to say to Buzz Bomb and his team? Buzz Bomb. John Jeremy and his team?
Got buzz on the brain.
We got Buzz.
Yeah, well, you know I had to call and say what's up to John, say what's up to Lee, what's going on, boys?
Appreciate you,
What up,
man.
what's up?
Hi, I'm Brian.
Right, you gotta get
No
your
homo,
laundry
you guys are looking
okay.
great tonight. No homo.
No, he's a
I look like a homeless person right now. No hobo. I look like
No
a homeless
homo.
person.
It's funny, nobody's ever seen Jew money because they always.
He's gonna come on.
Jew Money stacks large.
Jew money, nobody sees it. That's all it is.
We were
Sorry.
just talking about the homo thing earlier today.
Yeah.
What is
I like
the
the
similarity
I like the
between
name.
them?
Sorry.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you, bro. We got another call. Jew Money, we love you, man. We'll get at you.
Shout out to Jew Money. He's a dope MC, so check him out.
Jew Money's great,
Check out
man.
his Facebook. Check out my stuff.
Jew Money. He's friends with
You're looking for him.
Technical as well.
Oh yeah.
LeighAlity TV, you're on the air. Who's this? Yeah, hello.
Hey.
I hear something.
Good,
You
good
hear
afternoon, training man.
that? I hear like.
Nothing.
Hello, Moreland Host.
We're butt dialed. We're butt dialed by Buzz Bomb. Buzz Bomb
Buzz
butt
trying to
dialed.
call back.
Buzz Bomb butt dialed.
They can call up right now, right?
Everybody can call.
It's live.
Yeah, start calling
No,
up,
no,
man.
it's over.
Alright.
Everybody can call. We're wide open right at the moment.
All right,
So,
great.
so what are your goals?
Tell us about the goals, man. Where do you want to see John Jeremy?
Really, I have right now the aspirations to just not have to
Yeah,
do my regular job and do this completely.
What is the regular job? What is your day job, quote unquote?
Oh, well, right now I do side jobs. You know, I work, making kitchens. So.
Are you doing construction and
Yeah,
kitchens
yeah,
or something?
yeah.
Very
So I
nice.
do that.
Very
So
good.
sometimes you might hear
So
that
you're a
in
little
my
crafty with the hands and shit.
rhymes. Yeah, I was talking to somebody else about like like real stuff, like trying to like, I'm working here and then I'm gonna be rapping about some other stuff, and I was like, well, why? I could rap about things like what I'm doing now, because that's what keeping it real is.
When
like,
you come from Mikey, you gotta flip the blade over, son. Yeah. I know.
like something.
That way it
like,
doesn't
you know,
flake. It'll flake otherwise.
Sometimes it's surprising funny things that come into the songs and I'm like, where'd that come from? Like that came from like my real life.
I mean,
And
I
I'm
make
like,
plenty of transmission jokes. It has tranny right in it. It's like a given.
It writes itself.
Yeah, it writes itself.
What's training?
Depends on who you ask, Blowing a tranny makes totally different sense depending on who you talk to. You know what I mean?
But
Sounds like a good time.
He does all the time, and then he goes
I
to
make
work.
a ton of money from blowing trannies.
And then he goes to work.
I really like.
Oh, you're on LeighAlity TV. You're on the air. Who's this?
Yo, this is Storm and Norman.
What up, kid?
How's all my peoples out there?
What up, Norman?
Fly it out.
These guys love you, Stormin. What's up?
Yo,
man?
I love them too, man. They're my peeps.
Yeah, I can't blame you, man. I can't blame you. They're great people.
Don Jeremy's the bomb, man.
Yeah, he
Hell
is.
yeah, he is.
Yo, we were just having smash burger today, man.
I wasn't invited.
Oh man.
And then we got Big Man on the mic.
Big man.
Big Man.
Big
That's how we do it.
Yeah, man.
Bayshore's in the house.
Big Shore, baby, Big Shore.
Hell yeah.
You from
Bring
Bayshore?
it on.
I'm from Bayshore. That's how
I just want to give you a shout out, John. We're rooting for you, man. We're all here for you.
Yeah, appreciate you, Norman, man. Thanks for checking in with us.
All right.
Thank
I've
you,
been watching
sir.
the whole time. Yo, I even went to Boca tanning, and I was tanning while watching you people. And I had even the tanning salon even
Who,
watching.
Jay Regulator?
Same old Norman.
Jay
Going
Regulator
around.
still owns that place?
Hell yeah.
All right, shout out Jay Regulator. Tyler,
right,
appreciate
peace
your
out,
love.
y'all.
Storm and Norman, you're the best,
Norman,
man.
Norman. You were asking
All
about
right.
my goals. That's
Peace.
one of them, to have people that dedicated to be tanning and to be checking out. Like, no, I gotta check
That is
out.
awesome.
I think as soon as you're done installing kitchens, you're in a pretty good position, man. Like I think you're on the right track. You got a great heart. You got a great head on your shoulders. You hang out with me, so that's fucking 10 points. You know.
That was inevitable because we have so many mutual friends, and I was just thinking about it before, but it was too many. It was too.
I'm like a networking hoe. You know, just like, hey, how you doing? I'm Lee West. Hello.
I said I put on Facebook and be on Lee. I forgot what. No, I put something on YouTube, and then someone commented about what I said before. You know, with he took him to prom or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Lee took me to prom, and then like someone says, "Oh, you know, Lee did this," and I was like, "You know, Lee," and I said,
That's right. Oh, where's Jesse Parkinson? Jesse
Jesse
Parkinson,
Parkinson.
call in, man.
Laura-
Where you
Laura
at?
Cerruti,
Laura Cerruti, shout
Nina,
out to my prom
Danielle.
date.
So,
Yeah, word.
so my last.
Danielle, which Danielle though?
Doherty.
Oh yeah,
I
hell
love her,
yeah. Ah, brother.
Nina
What's up?
McKenzie. So like all those people, like
Awesome.
you know, we have mutual friends.
We know some people,
It's
man.
because
But like real life friends,
I'm
not
originally from Brentwood, so it's by Bayshore in that area.
the whole Brownwood Bay Show thing.
Yeah.
So my last question is: does your Peruvian culture take a big part of your music? Is that like, does it inspire?
Peruvians trying to do me in. I ain't paid them yet. Trying
You
to
know
push
Immortal
700s.
Technique, right?
They ain't
He's-
made them yet.
He's Peruvian.
Yep.
Yeah, Immortal Technique.
Paddington
he's
Bear?
Peruvian. I'm
Immortal.
Peruvian.
Right
Paddington
here,
Bear.
baby.
Paddington Bear. But you know, actually, I don't know because like, I haven't really dived into doing any like using any like my father was always like, you know, use the flutes, use the pan flutes and the beats and do all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, Dad, like let me thanks, like you know, I listen to it and I'm like trying to figure out how to like you know figure that stuff into it, you know. I mean, I'm always open, but like really like I was born in Smithtown, like I'm not really you know I don't really speak Spanish. I want to learn, you know, because I'm going to be going to Costa Rica this year.
Nice.
I want to try to get a show out there too. So like wherever I'm at, I want to try to get shows at. So learning Spanish, going to Costa Rica and learning Spanish might help a little bit.
I love
think. It might be, you know, I don't know.
Might be a little fun.
We're out of time.
Oh, okay.
Do it like what's hot?
Yeah, we gotta all right. So you got a show coming up, right?
I do.
You have
What's
a show
hot?
coming up. Hang on. Let's do what's hot. It's a segment we have, and we spotlight the local events, and let's do what's hot. So you have a show coming up
Saturday night at the 50-yard line in West Babylon.
Saturday night, 50-yard line with Babylon.
We have Running Loose, and we have Big Magic playing after that. So we start around 8 o'clock. It's a birthday party for myself and my nephew Bobby Galati.
All right.
Yeah, so come on down.
That's the 50-yard line. That's by 109 and Little East Neck Road, where they split up like this. The Hess Station, which is probably a speedway by now, it's right there on the other side of the street there. Awesome. John Jeremy, you got some? You got your web show is premiering. It premiered already, right?
No, I just I put out a open invitation for all artists of any type. I want my show not to be about just music, or even we're gonna talk about everything.
Everything.
So we're gonna talk about musicians, like he's gonna be on it, And anybody that's just like in entertainment, I have one of my best friends.
So you're trying to bite my flavor?
No.
You're trying to bite my flavor? I see what you did. No.
You're gonna be on it.
Hey, all right, it's cool now.
You know that.
Yeah.
Lee West is gonna be on it. I want everybody to check it out.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. You're gonna be on it.
All right, I'll be on it. Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be great. Unfortunately, like I am gonna be on Battlezone Radio. I have a show March 5th. I have another Canadian show that I'm gonna do via video, and all this stuff is gonna be on www.vocalfolks.com. So if you're interested in following on the new music, and the new album is Paint Like a Child, and it's gonna be great. And if you want more information on that, we just have so much stuff coming, and it's coming, and it's gonna be great.
Awesome,
right?
awesome.
That sentence is good, right? It's coming, it's gonna be great.
Everything coming is gonna be great. February 6th, we're gonna be at Shakers in Oakdale. LeighAlity TV first ever presents
the Veterans Comedy Assault, which is the team from Project 9 of the team of comedians.
The comedian team from Project 9.
It's gonna be awesome, an awesome show. Half price drinks for veterans. Come on down, it's gonna be a great time.
They got all kind of kamikaze shots.
Me and Lee are hosting it.
Yeah.
LeighAlity's hosting it.
LeighAlity
awesome.
TV's hosting it. I'm gonna try, and then Brian's gonna tell jokes.
Yeah.
You know.
and then also Saturday, I have another gig coming up.
Oh, this Saturday, right?
This Saturday in Southampton at 2:30 down. I'm gonna be emceeing the show, Jeff Schaefer's show.
Oh, you're hosting over there too?
Yeah, I'm hosting there. It's gonna be a great time. Come down if you're living in the out east area, Hamptons area.
All right.
Awesome. You guys got anything coming up? What we got real quick, Carla. Just lower your computer volume. We almost out of time. But
it's Buzz Bomb again.
The
show is in Mount Sinai.
Got a rap battle coming up.
Buzz Bomb. So
cool.
Get that. Go ahead, LeighAlity TV. You're on the air. Who's this?
You're on.
Hello?
Yeah, hello.
What's going on?
Hi, this is Tristan.
Oh, what up?
Oh, yes!
It's the
I
Asian
just want to
sensation.
say, John, I've heard your music, and some people just write like random crap or whatever, but I know all your songs come from your heart and your soul, so
You're
I
appreciate
appreciate I'm in the middle of driving. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yeah, we
He
can
wanted to be here tonight.
'Cause I can barely hear you guys, but shout out to all of you guys. I love y'all, okay?
Shout out to you, man. Thanks for checking in with us. Appreciate y'all.
You're getting a lot of love tonight,
A
John.
lot of love. John Jeremy gets the love, man.
You want to give a shout out to our sponsors?
John Jeremy, have you ever been involved in an automobile fender bender, a little type of accident
Yes,
issues?
this has happened to me.
This happened. And I mean, I don't know what insurance coverage you got, but you know how them State Farms be like, yo, you got to take it to the State Farm certified shop. Or the guy goes like, yo, you got to take it to this Geico certified shop. And it's like, they're like, just keeping the money in-house. They're just trying to fuck with you. And my friends at Schwertel's Auto Body, 200 Blydenberg Road in Islandia, they want you to know, y'all, everybody at home to know it's your right as a consumer in New York State to take the car to any registered motor vehicle repair shop of your choosing. That dude up the block's been changing your oil the last 20 years. You feel comfortable handing him your money. As long as he's got that green registered motor vehicle repair shop sign outside, you can take your car anywhere you want. I personally recommend going to see my good friends George and George Jr. Schwertel at 200 Blydenberg Road in Islandia.
Oh, nice.
Tell them LeighAlity TV sent you, and they'll hook you up.
Okay.
It's so hard saying that many consonants.
After 5 glasses of wine.
Two. It was two. Hey, maybe it's fine.
Two big ones.
And that's Schwertel's Auto Body in Islandia. Is your check engine light on? If your check engine light on, you come see me. I'll check it out for free. I'll let you know if it's something you need to handle right away, or you could wait for that tax check to clear. You know what I mean? And it's like 1052 West Jericho Turnpike, Smithtown. Trainer Man Transmissions, 864-1400. Don't call me before 8 or after 5 between Monday and Friday. Is the only time I'm there. Don't ask me Saturdays or anything. But guys, I'll hook you up though. It's all good. He does the hose. He loves hose.
Yeah, if you need a brake line, oil line, fuel line, transmission line, AC line, I work at Moreland Hose, and I just talked shit about them earlier by accident.
What happened to Rory? He used to call up from like John
That's
from
because we
Amityville.
moved to Wednesdays.
We moved to Wednesdays.
I haven't told him.
Alright guys, we're totally out of time. We love you. It's LeighAlity TV each and every Wednesday right here at strongisland.com, MrLeighWest.com, Project9line.org, VogalFolks.com. Guys, see you soon. I'll catch you on the internet. Bong.